And this White House is trying to blame it all now on Vladimir Putin. Here's the statement that President Biden put out about inflation. He said, "Today's inflation report is a reminder that America's budgets are being stretched by price increases and families are starting to feel the impacts of," Ainsley, Putin's price hike. That is the talking point that we're hearing. It's all Vladimir Putin, none of the policies we pursue.
Do they just think we're dumb? This is what happens when you're in an administration. You look at whatever the biggest conflict is, whatever the biggest news story is. It happens to be what's happening in Russia right now. They think that, oh, that's great. We're going to take advantage of this. We're going to blame everything on that situation to divert, to redirect, so that we're not blamed for this. Even though we are not dumb, and we have felt this in our pocketbooks, in our bank accounts, Democrats, Republicans, independents, everyone across the country have felt the inflation, have felt food prices going up, our electric bills going up. To fill your gas tank, someone told me in California it was $100 for her mom to fill up her gas tank. She lives in L.A. I mean, that's crazy. We're not stupid. This has been going on for more than a year now. We saw it happening as soon as Donald Trump left and as soon as Joe Biden takes office. And people want it fixed. And they're going to have a problem in November at midterms if they don't solve this problem. They can blame it on everything under the sun. But we know that it is their fault. And if they don't fix it, they're going to lose the elections in November.
Steve Ratner worked for President Obama and would not hear of it or have it. Like Larry Summers has been speaking out when economics has just been misconstrued and mismessaged. He says, well, no, these are February numbers and include only a small Russia effect. This is Biden's inflation, and he needs to own it. And they go back to the 1.9 rescue package, saying that was totally unnecessary. Trump gave you $800 billion, which was unnecessary. We sent $6 trillion coming out of the pandemic. We just spent $1.4 last night on the omnibus bill. You spend all this money if the dollars just inflate. But it's not going to stop that messaging from coming out.
You're exactly right. I mean, they have to think people are dumb, because every single chart on inflation and on gas prices looks like that since he took over. And yet they're trying to say, just pay attention to this really little part at the end. And that's what Steve Ratner put it out. An Obama official. 4 days of that consumer price index report are when the war was actually going on.
The more we pay at the pump, the more they're going to pay in November.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhardt. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.